Yes. Hello friends, this is Shikha Katyal. Welcome to my learning academy. Yes, I'm again here. Now this time I am here to teach you active and passive voice. Okay. This called voice. Okay. I actually especially uploaded this for class 6, but uh, any standard can see it and can understand this. Okay. So let's start the topic, the session. So first of all, we will consider the theme of what the active and what the passive voice is. Okay, we will go through the first step of this. So here they have given the sentence for understanding only. Lata sings a song, and how they have changed it. A song is sung by Lata. Right? It is written. What they are saying for this? They are saying there is practically no difference in the meanings of these two sentences. Right? There is no difference if we will read it like this in active, that Lata sings a song. That means we know Lata sings a song. And if we will read the second sentence, a song is sung by Lata. The meaning is same, that Lata has sung the song. Meaning is same. These are two different ways of presenting the same thing. Okay, these are two different methods. We usually have some different methods of presenting our acts, right? So just like that. But in the first sentence, the subject performs the action. Okay, what it is happening here now? In the first sentence, the subject performs the action. What is subject here? Lata. Lata is subject here. So Lata is performing the action. Lata sings the song. So Lata is performing the action. While in second sentence, what is happening in second sentence? The subject of the verb is acted upon. Subject of the verb, okay, is acted upon means the song is sung. Here the song is sung. Here they are not in first sentence they are specifying that Lata is sings the song, but in second sentence they have specified that the song is sung by whom? By Lata. So the method is changed, but thing is same. Okay, it means that the subject is what? Lata becomes the object. How it here he becomes the Lata becomes object. Okay, in the second sentence. Okay, thus the voice shows whether the subject of a verb acts or is acted upon. Okay, in first sentence the subject of a verb acts, but in second sentence the subject of a verb is acted upon. The song is sung. Okay, so is it clear to you? Yeah, I hope this is clear to you. If there is any problem, please comment me in comment box for further information regarding this. And yeah, do not forget to subscribe and like and share also. Okay, no need to say this again and again. I know you will do that, but yeah, it is our duty to say this. Yeah, okay. And proceeding to next, what they are saying about that point that I have told you. They are saying thus the voice shows whether subject of the verb acts. The voice shows whether the subject of the verb acts or is acted upon. Okay, I made a mistake. First sentence is that simple statement, I made a mistake. But if I will say a mistake was made by me, sentence meaning is saying, but the method is changed. What they are saying? I made a mistake. It emphasize on I made a mistake. But in second sentence now it emphasized on which? It emphasized on mistake, that a mistake was made by me. Okay, now first sentence was acts done, but in second sentence an act is acted upon. Okay, action is done upon. So the subject dominates the active voice, but the object dominates in passive voice. Okay, so proceed to next. Now, see what is active voice. When the subject of a verb acts, when the subject of a verb acts, the verb is said to be in the active voice. The first sentence is in when the subject was acting. When when it is emphasized on subject only, that is active voice. As I made a mistake, okay. And in passive voice, when the object of the active voice becomes a subject, means the mistake becomes subject. Okay, the verb is said to be done in passive voice. Okay, so that is the method, that is the whole thing only to understand. Now see further thing what they are saying. The subject dominates in active voice, but the object dominates in passive voice. Yeah, I told you. What they are saying, it is only the form of the verb. Yeah, it is all the role of the verb. Important role is of the verb in a sentence, which shows whether subject is in the doer or the receiver of the action, right? Okay. Only the changes happen is done with the main verb. Okay. A sentence in passive voice may or may not have the by, okay, phrase attached. Thus, in the above sentence, a, a mistake was made. Can be done is a complete sentence. Okay. So, by cannot be added. It's not necessary. Now, what they are saying further, the places of subject and object are interchanged. They get interchanged by themselves, like subject becomes object and object becomes subject. That is, the object shifts into to the place of subject, and that vice versa in passive voice. How they are doing this? They're giving example. I write a letter. Okay, I write a letter. So what is the subject here? I is the subject here. Okay, and now a subject will become object. It become when this become object. It is the rule that pronoun this pronoun will become the third person to the me. Okay, it will become me. Me. I write a letter. So and this object will come to the place of subject, a letter. Okay, a letter. Now is I what is why is there? A letter is written by me. So there are the role of the some rules of tenses, how the tense is made here, that I will talk to you in the next part. Okay, so a letter is was object there, that becomes subject. This written is verb here, and me was subject here, that become here object. Okay, auxiliary verbs are used in passive voice according to tenses. Okay, means important role is of verb, and that get changed according to the tenses, the rules that I will explain in the next step. See what is there. First of all, we will learn that um, when we change I from subject to object, it will become me. We will become us. You will become you. Remain same. He, him, she, her, it will remain same. They become them. Okay. So when we change these actives in passive, these will be changed like that. Okay. To subject to object from subject. So next is the rule of this changing, how we change according to the rule of tenses. See, this is the thing of simple past tense. Firstly, we change. This is present tense. Okay, like Simran cares the cat. First of all, we will see that Simran cares the cat. So Simran, here we will see how we will notice which tense this is. We will see Simran cares the cat. Okay, How we will see which tense is this? We will see Simran. Simran is a singular noun, right? Simran is a subject, that is a singular noun. And here care is a main verb, right? Care is a main verb. Now we will notice that with care s is added, right? We will see s is added here. Now we know that s or es is are added with the main verb in simple present tense only. So we know that. If we know that, we will understand that this sentence is in simple present tense, because here s or es is added with simple present form of verb. Okay, so this is simple present tense. Now we know that this sentence is simple present tense. Now we have to know that we will get that we will change when we will change active to passive voice. We will change simple present tense to which tense now. So we will change this in present continuous tense. Okay, we change this simple present tense in present continuous tense. And we know that in present continuous tense we use auxiliary verb, or we say that helping verb. Okay, in present continuous tense we use auxiliary verb or helping verb. Which helping verb we use? That is, am, and are. Okay, is, am, are. These are helping verb that we use in present continuous tense, right? So now we will choose. These are three verbs. These are three auxiliary verbs. Okay, we have to choose which one we use here to make it passive, right? So first of all, what we do, we will as the rule, we will make the object, the cat, as subject. The cat, to make it passive voice, we will make it we will write down here the cat in the subject. Okay, now we will see the cat is singular noun. Okay, singular subject. So accordingly we will write is we use is with singular subject, right? So the cat is singular, we will write is with the cat is. Okay, then coming to the main part, main verb, care, that is care. Now we know that in simple present, in present continuous tense we use first form of verb, present form of verb plus ing. But here we do not do that. Here, what is the rule of active and passive voice? How do we change passive voice from active voice? We always use participle form of verb to make passive voice. Okay, always. Like if care is given here, so what is the participle form of verb? That is cared. Care, cared, cared. Okay, so we will use the cat is cared, and we will then make Simran, what that is subject in the active voice, we will make it as object here. Okay, the cat is cared by Simran. Okay, so this is the main point of changing the sentence from active to passive voice. Okay, the main verb and the tense in which the sentence is. Okay, we will and we need to keep these tenses in mind only. If once we will learn these tenses, we can change. We are able to change this active and passive voice very easily, right? So we have to see what are the changes are there in tenses. Simple present tense will change into present continuous tense, like this, and present continuous tense will usually it will not be changed, but we will add being. When it is present continuous tense, the active voice is in present continuous tense, so we will not change it, we will add simply and being with it. Okay, is being, are being, am being, and like that. And main verb will be same participle form of the verb we use always. Okay, so here it is given simple future. Now coming to simple future tense. Coming to simple future tense, the sentence is given, she cleaned the house. Okay, now we will see the subject is here she, and the main verb is clean. And clean, they have added ed with that, means cleaned means this is past form of verb. And we know we use past form of verb in past form, is in past tense. Okay, simple past tense. If we know she cleaned the house, if we know that we use this in this is simple past tense, so we have to know that we change it in, as we have changed simple present tense in present continuous tense, just like that we change simple past tense into past continuous tense. Okay, and in this, in past continuous tense, we use auxiliary verb was and were. Which verb? Auxiliary verb or helping verb, we use was and were. Was, were. Okay. So now we have to select which verb we can use here. So again, the same structure, same method we will use. That first of all, we write down the subject. What is subject? What will become subject here? The house is object here, so that will become subject. The house. Now we'll see the house is singular or plural. So I know that's the house is singular one, singular subject. We use singular. We use was with singular. We know that we use was, auxiliary verb was with singular subject. So we have added here the house was, and of course past participle form of verb we use, that is verb third form, was cleaned. And as I told you that she will become her, so here by her it is there. Okay, by her, that will become object. Okay, so the house was cleaned by her. Are you understanding na? Okay, now come to the next tense is simple future tense. Okay, the sentence is I shall read a newspaper. So here we notice that shall is given, simple shall, and it is simple future tense. We will change it again in future continuous tense, and we know that there we use will be and shall be, auxiliary verb will be and shall be, and of course participle form of verb, that is verb third form. Okay, so how we will change? We first of all, the same method we will use. Subject a newspaper, we will note here a newspaper is singular, and we use will with we use shall with I and we, and with the rest of noun we use will. So here our newspaper will, and in auxiliary this is will be and shall be. Okay, so will be and read. The spelling remains same, the spelling pronunciation remains same. Sorry, spelling remains same, pronunciation get changed. Okay, so present form of verb read, that is read. And next past form and past participle form of verb, that is read and read, not read, it will be read and read. Okay, but spelling remains same. Okay, a newspaper will be read by me, I become me. Okay, so as it is now, the next tense is of present continuous tense. So I have told you that in present continuous tense, when we change that in passive voice, that in present, we know that in present continuous tense we use is mr auxiliary verb. Okay, then to make it passive voice we use being only, we will not change anything, we will use only being. Okay, yeah, we will, what we will change here, we will change, we will see the object here. If the here if they have used she, she is singular, so they have used is, and now we will become we make object her homework. Here the homework. Okay, her homework, we use here the homework, so that is also singular, so we use the same is. If that will be in plural form, so we can change it as are. Okay, we will not write here is if the subject will become plural in changing in passive voice. Okay, but here it is same as singular, so we will write the same is being done by her. So next is now progressive tense. Active in the past progressive means that continuous tense only. Okay, progressive and continuous are the same thing. Present continuous, present progressive. Past progressive means past continuous tense. So in past continuous tense we use was and were, so the same method will be remaining here. Also we will use being, was being, were being. Okay, and here what is the object is a novel. We will make it subject a novel, and that is also singular, so we use was, the same as in active voice, and we use a novel was being, we add being here, read by her, same thing. Okay, same method and same structure, same rules. Coming to present perfect tense. Perfect tense now, again we will not change. We will add, as we have added in present or and past continuous. We have added being. Just like that, we will here add been, been, been. Okay, with the auxiliary verb, right? Has and have we use in present perfect tense. Has and have. Okay, we use has and have, auxiliary verb has and have with present perfect tense. So when we change it in passive voice, we will use has been and have been, right? Okay, he has paid the tax. Okay, means normal, the rule is uh, in present perfect tense, auxiliary verb is used, has and have, and past participle form of verb are used. Okay, and also in passive voice we say use the same past participle form of verb. Okay, the tax has been paid by him. Okay, only first tense, present, simple past are to be understood properly, and later on all the tenses are to be understand only the auxiliary, what are auxiliary verb and what are to be changed there. Okay, only to be understand there. Method structure are same. Okay, so next is past perfect now. Next is past perfect now. In past perfect, we use auxiliary verb had. Okay, and main verb is participle form of verb. Okay, so here also when we make it passive voice, so we add been only, been. Okay, had been, that will become had been. So that place had been left by him. There's no problem there. There's no problem selection singular or plural object and auxiliary verb. Okay, only had is there, so we have to write only had been. Okay, next we now proceed to future perfect tense. In future perfect tense we use will have been and shall have been, right? Future perfect we use will have and shall have, and when making passive voice we will add simply been, will have been and shall have been simply, and the structure method remain the same. Okay, what they have say, given the sentence, they will have elected him a leader. So now how we will choose a subject here. Here they have said we will choose a subject just right after the verb, so him is there. Okay, sometime some people will select a leader also, can select the leader also, but we will select him just nearer to the verb. Okay, him, then it will become he will have been elected a leader. Okay, elected a leader by them. Okay, they will become them. Okay, and see some rules for changing a verb from the active into passive voice here. Object of the active verb is made the subject of the passive verb, right? The subject of the active verb is made the object of some preposition, generally by when we change into passive voice to the active voice, we add by. The verb of active voice gets the past participle form of the finite verb, right? And some form of the verb to be, means is, am, or has, has been, have been, etc. will be used before it in the passive voice. I told you in present continuous tense is MRI used, so we need to only add being with that. In was were also we need to only add being. In has have we need to only add been. In had also we need to do the same. In will have shall have also do the same. Okay, so this type of words we will be before in the used before it in the passive voice. Okay, some vague and indefinite subjects like everyone, they, people, someone, somebody, everybody, anybody, etc. are dropped. Means we do not use them when making sentence. Like if I will give you example, someone has called you, then someone has called you. Okay, if I make this in passive voice, so I will make you has been called. Okay, I will not add by someone. Someone, they it these words are dropped if they are the subjects of the active voice. Okay, so I will say only you has been, you have been called. We will not add by someone. Okay, the tense of the verb does not change. Tense it will not get changed. Okay, present tense will remain present, past tense will remain past, only continuous and simple changes there. Next, what they are saying, the tense of the verb does not change. Okay, example, he has done his work, that is active. His work has been done by him, so tense is not changed. Okay, the method only changed, the meaning also remains same, only we have added been here. Okay, the pronouns, when these acts as subject are changed as given below. How they have changed here, see, I become me, we, us. I have told you this, who to whom. Okay, it remains same. Okay, the same thing. Gives the form of the verb see in the passive voice in the various tenses. Like see, in present form is mr we use. Here we use being. Okay, and verb third form. Here, okay, and has have been here. Okay, so this time, this kind. The same structure they have given here, was were then being here. Okay, and then third form means past participle form of verb. Okay, will shall be. Here we will not make any change. Okay, will shall be means will be shall be only. There no change. And some tenses are there that we do not change, like into when making passive voice. Present perfect continuous tense get not changed. Past perfect continuous tense, future continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense. So these four tenses are there that cannot change. Means in present continuous tense, perfect tense. Sorry, present perfect continuous tense. We use has been, have been. That remains same. Has been, have been. Okay, and past perfect had been. Future continuous will be, shall be remain same. Future perfect continuous will have been, shall have been remain same. So they these tenses will not get changed. So some exercise now. Write the following sentences, putting the verbs given against them in the appropriate passive voice form. She dash up by her aunt. So she dash up by her aunt. Here bring is given. What we will say? She is brought up, she is brought. Okay, she we will use with is mr. Okay, singular, she is. Bring we will make it a past participle, that is brought. Bring, brought, brought. She is brought up by her aunt. Okay, invitation cards are sent to all her friends. You will you will be invited to the feast. The result is declared on Monday. Okay, was declared on Monday. Answer is given, you can check. Was brought the She was brought by her aunt, brought up. Invitation cards have been sent, or was sent we can say, or will be sent. Can be any tense we can make. You will be invited to the feast. The result was declared on Monday. She sings a sweet song. So a sweet song is sung by her. Do you not play hockey? So do you not? How we will make this? Now you know do. Where we use do? In which sentence we use do? We use do in present tense, present tense only, simple present tense. Okay, so we use do there. Present tense we use present indefinite tense, we change to present continuous tense. In that we use is mr. So here is hockey, not played by you. Okay, does also we use in present indefinite tense. Present we change present indefinite to present continuous. Same are lottery tickets. Why here are? Because lottery tickets are plural, so are lottery tickets sold by him. I am bending the branch. The branch is being bent by me because I'm already given here, so we will add only is. Sorry, being. Is she boiling potatoes? Are the potatoes? So now potatoes is plural here, so we will add are here. Okay, she was singular, so they have added is, but potatoes we will make it subject, that is plural. So we are added are. Are the potatoes being boiled? Okay. Are the servants bringing tea? Now tea is singular here. We will add is. Is tea being brought by the servants? Is it clear to you? I hope everybody is getting my points. Put the verbs into the correct form. Present simple or past simple, active or passive. Okay. It's being big company. It's a big company for 100 people. So we have to make put the verb into the correct form. Past present simple or past simple. Okay. 400 people employ there. Are employed there. Are employed there. Water covers. Simple, it will remain simple present. Water covers most of the earth's surface. Most of the earth's surface. Here it will become most of the earth's surface is covered by water. Okay. The park gates lock at 7 p.m. daily. Is locked. The park gates are locked at 7 p.m. daily. The letter is posted a week ago. Was posted or had been posted. It will be because it is given yesterday. Okay, we have to change in past simple, so it will be posted. The letter posted a week ago, and it uh, it had arrived yesterday. The boat sank quickly, but fortunately everybody was rescued. Okay, so that was it. This was complete information about active and passive voice. Yeah, question sentences are left. If you know, if you demand for that, I can upload that also. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. And thank you so much. Have a nice day.